think I got everything. Oh, that curl is going to drive me nuts. I know, short drive. Videos. Pop up. Out there I am. I feel crooked. It's one of them days. Hey, little Grow Show, how are you doing? Hey, Don Golf. Hey, Adams Eden Farm, Duncan 1900 Homestead. How are you doing, Miss Brenda? I'm just sharing this out real quick. Oh, my hair is just going to drive me insane. I can seize it now. I feels it in my bones. Just cutting me crops. Thought the auto search would grow and see if there was anyone like you online. Yep. Every Thursday night at 6. Hey, J-Love, how are you doing? Hey, Incense Shop. Hey, Miss Amy, how you doing? One more Sharzy. One more Sherry. Hey, Miss Lippy, Gemini Homestead. How you doing? Thanks so much, Little Grow Show. I will definitely check you out after my live and add you to my little collection. I thought something was wrong because you weren't on yet. I know, I was trying to get the fish tank filled up and my thumbnail done. Use the bathroom because, you know, we all know I can't hold it the whole hour and 45 minutes that I'm on. So I try to go to the bathroom right before I go live. Oh, I messed up. That's not what I... There we go. That's what I'm wanting. Alright, let's pop out the old Chatteroony. Pop out. Me too. Mini bladder. Most definitely. My bladder's like... You ever heard of people say, well, my first ex would always say walnut bladder? Nah, it's not even that big. It's more like a peanut. But at least I admit it. And I try to adjust. Alright, I think I said hello to everybody, and if I missed anybody, I do apologize. You know me. Wait till a few people get here. I finally got the results of what the fungus was, or, well, it wasn't a fungus, but I finally got the results in. When we get a few more people in here, I'll let everybody know. I finally got my email back from the Texas Ag. Hey, Miss Susan, grow where you planted. How are you doing? Not trying to be too fidgety, but you know. Oh, I so should have got something to drink. Speaking of having a tiny bladder. There's a fungus among us. I almost used that. Hey, Josh, in your yard homestead. How are you doing, my friend? Melanie? Awesome. I will try to remember that. Adams Eden Farm is Melanie. Doing well, thanks. Awesome. Hey, Homestead Humor. I almost said that wrong. I got everything I was supposed to have, right? Right. Got my charger plugged in, my mic plugged in. Because I was kind of rushing it those last few seconds. It's like, it's after 6. So let me get everything in real quick. And that one curl, this curl right here is, y'all see that, right? It's just doing its own thing today. So I pulled a zucchini off my plant yesterday or day before. Sucker's huge. And I got some tomatoes. They're getting big and fat and happy on the vine. I still have some tomato vines I need to string up. And yeah, I helped a roommate put up a screen door for the back garage. So I did a little bit today. Not as much as I would like, but I did do a little bit. Putting up a storm door, the storm doors, man, them things ain't no joke. They're kind of complicated. It kind of threw me off for a minute. I'll probably have to repeat this several times tonight, but let's go ahead and do it. If you've seen the video that I did, I don't know, a week ago, of the Is It Alive? And a lot of people, or some people, thought it was a dead man's foot fungus, which I'm not convinced it wasn't. I got the email back from the Texas Agriculture saying that it was a slime mold, and that it was safe, that I could pick it up, wash it off, and it was safe to plant there. Well, you've seen the video. I done cleaned it off, but I think what I'm going to end up doing, not only did I clean it off, but I dug out the dirt right there in that section. I think what I'll do is I'll change the board and put in new soil right there. But just to make me feel better. And maybe even pull out that one tomato plant that was close to it. Because it made me I ain't gonna lie, it made me nervous. But they said that it was a slime mold, and that I could pick it up and move it or rinse it off, and that it was safe to grow my veggies in. And I'm thinking, okay. But he said he sent a picture off in the email to a pathologist. So I'm like, okay, I guess that'll work. But I'm gonna still change out the board and put new soil in that little section before I plant anything in it. Oh, and maybe give it a good peroxide bath again. And my little grapes are getting fat, and it didn't rain like it was supposed to the last 2 days, because they said it was going to rain for 10 days. Hey, Thrifty VG from Rhode Island. First they said it was going to rain for 10 days, and now they said it's only going to rain for 2, and then it didn't rain those 2. So I'll have to turn my irrigation back on. Hey, Mama Z, how are you doing? Yeah, no? Is that on the fungus, Dawn? Or the mold? They said, it's slime mold. It's fine. And I'm like, I think I was happier when I thought it was a fungus. But they said it's perfectly fine to grow in, and I'm like, okay. Well, too late. I didn't dug up that dirt, so I'm going to change the board. And excuse me for not saying hello to everybody. I will be going to listen to us as I'm driving to go pick up a friend from work. All right, Thrifty VG, no problem. But yeah, I just wasn't too comfortable with that, so I'm going to change the board and the soil, and like I said, maybe yank out that one tomato plant. I had the slime mold before I came here on the mulch I bought. It's fine. Yeah, J-Love, I know slime mold is fine. I'm just not convinced it was slime mold. Have you seen the video? And I know, and I've Googled brown slime mold, and there was only one picture that kind of came close to mine. The rest kind of looked like fingers or hairs. And mine wasn't like that. It was kind of, well, you just have to see it. It was kind of weird. And it did eat the wood, or left some kind of residue or something. So, at least you know what it is now, what have changed the soil to. Yeah, exactly. At least now I know, and that gives me a little comfort. But I will change the soil. Was it solid, like you could pick it up? Before I sprayed it with water, yeah, kind of. Because I was on Marco with y'all for a little bit, and then I went to Marco with Gemini Homestead, and I took a stick and kind of poked it, and the end broke off and fell off onto the ground. So it was breaking up in pieces. We have got so much rain, my tomatoes are splitting. Yep. Well, mine aren't splitting, but I do have two, I guess you call them twins, that I think Miss Lippy told me it was called a cat face. I've had two that, they've split, but you can tell they're two separate tomatoes, if that makes sense. But I've got 4 or 5 good sized ones. They're the Cherokee Purples. And has anybody on here grown the Atomic Brad's cherry tomatoes? I've got some, and I pulled one off today and took a bite out of it, and I didn't care for it, and I don't know if it was right yet or not. Maybe I didn't leave it set long enough. Siamese twin tomatoes. Yep, I have a Siamese twin tomato. But then I have 2 more on that plant that's pretty good size. And I mean, like my hand. And I know my hand is small for those of y'all that's going to make fun of me being little. But I've got 2 of those on that same plant. Then I got the twins. And then on the plant next to it, there's another good size one. I don't have as many as I would like to have, but I have a few, so I'm happy with that. Especially considering how late I got it in the ground, and then I think I had 2 frosts after that, or 3, and I lost quite a few plants. But the ones, my Cherokee Purples, are ones I started from seed. I think it's 10 tomato plants that I started from seed, then the rest of the tomato plants I bought, because I lost, I think it was a grand total of 15 tomato plants. You would look funny with big hands, because the rest of you's left. See, I knew he was going to say something. That's true, I would. I keep wanting to hit the notifications across to get them off. I have to fight the urge. And it's hard to fight the urge to get rid of it. But I pulled a zucchini off, and it was fairly big. And I've got those. I do have some cherry tomatoes besides the Atomic Brads that are still growing. They're not, they're still babies, we'll put it that way. And I'm trying to fix my chat window. There we go. What else do I have? I'm starting to get baby, the apple cucumbers. They're little bitty, and they'll be like the size of baseballs. They're starting to grow. I don't even have tomatoes in the ground yet. Yeah, but you're further north than I am, and I'm late compared to what I normally would be. You know how Facebook has those memory posts that pop up on your feed that you see? I've been getting them a lot here lately from the tomatoes and the peppers that I had last year at this time, and it makes me sad. But I'm hoping with the cool spring that we've had, maybe, just maybe, the summer won't be so brutal that, you know, all the flowers fall off the tomatoes before budding or, you know, fruiting. I'm hoping anyway. Knock on wood. I mean, my luck, it could hit like, you know, 100 and stay that way until September. It's, well, usually that don't happen until July, but we have had days in hundreds in June. But it only got 85 today, so I cannot complain. It's been cool today. Now, inside my car, it said 96. Well, not my car, my truck. But the outside temperature was only 85. But it was really cloudy this morning. Looked like it wanted to come a downpour, but it passed me. I think it went to the Broussard's house instead. Hey, Southern Blessed Homestead, how are you doing? Oh, my hair is tickling my face because it's all up in my face. You're very welcome. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing pretty groovy too. I even got a nap today. Hey, Lisa Lucas. Finally catching your lives. Your videos have been an inspiration to me. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. That's the reason why I did them. I was hoping I could help somebody out. Hey, Robinson's Belly Acres. I love that name. No, Rachel, you keep sharing that mess with me. Well, Susan, Mama said it was nice to share. I tell you, like I told Amy, you know, Mama said it's good to share, so I have to share with you. My rain, my wind, my cold snaps, the lightning, the hail, because I have had some. We had one hailstorm this year. I mean, thankfully, it did not hurt my garden. But the cold snaps did that by themselves. Because I think I've lost more plants this year than I have all the years I've been gardening. Don't tell me about Mama. You don't have to share everything. Oh, come on, Miss Susan. Now, you know you want me to share. Now, if I was having beautiful days, you'd want me to share those, wouldn't you? You should have seen what we got last night. Did you get a storm, Misty? Oh, yeah, because you're near Conroe, so you're near Louisiana, or closer to Louisiana than I am. And they got it, didn't they? I think that's, Amy, ain't that what you said, that it rained last night, too? Now, look, my new girls aren't going to like all that mess, just saying. Yeah, I know. We just had a massive dust storm last week. I know, Josh, I watched that video. That was, I have never seen anything like that before. If you have not seen Josh's In Your Yard Homestead's video of the windstorm, you should watch it. That was wild. Almost, yes, bad. I'm sorry, Misty, man. I know it can get scary, especially at night when you can't see what's coming. Because tornadoes are fine when you can see them, but in the middle of the night, when you get the hail, the wind, it gets scary. Hey, Paul from Dutch Off-Grid Homesteading. How you doing? I'm here listening. I'm picking strawberries. Aw, I had like 2 strawberries on my plants the other day, and some bug got it. It was really wild. Yeah, Josh, no joke. Man, I was watching that, I'm like, I ain't never experienced nothing like that. The closest I would even come is when I was driving from Missouri to California. As soon as I entered California, there's this little town called Needles, California, and I know why they got that name. Because when the wind starts blowing, the needles on their trees or plants or something starts flying through the air and poking you. I quickly got my window up because, man, that stuff hurts. How you doing, Paul? For a week. But, Thank you, Miss Lippy. Y'all need to check out that storm video. I mean, it was wild. I was sitting there watching that thinking, oh, Lord. I don't even want to go through anything like that. There was certain areas you couldn't even see. It was just... If y'all ever studied history and they had that Dust Bowl incident, that's what it kind of reminded me of. It was crazy. It really was. I'm like, we don't ever get nothing like that here, but you know, we don't have a lot of dust, but we do get like pollen, and like today the cottonwood was just flying through the air. Hey, Melissa. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I am doing fantabulous. How are you? This fine, sunny Thursday afternoon. The temperature's not bad. The sun's shining. Oh, you're at work? That's cool, Paul. I'm glad you're doing good, though. But, yep, sun's shining and a slight breeze. It's only like 84, I think, right now, and it's not too bad for May. I've seen worse. But yeah, it's been a wild growing season. Just got back from the hospital. That is awesome. Why was you in the hospital, if you don't mind me asking? I'm so glad you're out, because I don't care for hospitals at all. I hope whatever you were in there is better now. Hey, White Picket Fence, how are you doing? Dang, did I miss it? What was it on the wood? White Picket Fence. I got the email back from the Texas Agriculture, and they say that it is a slime mold. That it is really common this time of year in this area, and that it is safe. That I can either just pick it up or wash it off, and that it's safe to grow my vegetables in. That's what they said it was. I still think it was kind of a fungus. But either way, I'm going to change the board, put new dirt right in that little section, and then go ahead and plant. Well, I might take out that one tomato plant that was right there in the path of the wind when I was spraying it. Because if you saw when I was spraying it, it was blowing. And there was nothing I could do about it because it was powdery. Nope. They just said that it was common with the humidity and the temperatures, you know, the way the weather is. I had a procedure done on a private matter. Okay, well, at least you're good to be home now. They didn't say how to prevent it, but they did say it was safe, that you could grow in it and I could pick it up and touch it or whatever, so. But, Amy and Miss Lippy, you two might can verify. I know peroxide kills a fungus. Will it kill a mold? Look like fungus spores. Exactly. That's why I still think it was that dead man's foot fungus or something to that nature. You're welcome, Melissa. Yeah, well, see, there you go, White Picket Fence. Take you some peroxide and some water. Personally, I like to do half and half. A lot of people do a couple tablespoons of peroxide to a liter of water. You can actually look up on Google and it will give you an actual recipe. But I personally like to use half and half. And you can spray the mulch or the ground and it will kill it. Oh, I know it, VG, I know peroxide will kill fungus, but I didn't know if it would kill a mold. Because they said it was a slime mold. And all the slime mold I looked up was yellow, but they say that it can come in yellow, brown, red, and on a rare occasion you'll see it in blue. A half cup to peroxide to 1 gallon of water. There you go. I knew Amy would put it in there for me. But like I said, I thought about just taking a whole bottle of peroxide and sticking it in that one section just to be on the safe side. And then let it dry, and then put in new soil. But I'm going to change that board first. But it wasn't slimy. Exactly. And that's what I thought. Yes, it kills mold too. Awesome. I like baking soda, water, and a few drops of soap. Cool. Do you have the measurements, Miss Lippy? Or are you going to do a video on that for us? No, that wasn't the setup at all. I think you should do a video for us, Miss Lippy. On the baking soda, water, and a few drops of soap. Would Dawn work? Because, you know, Dawn's my favorite dishwashing soap. Yes, ma'am. Let me go get my garden notebook. Be right back. All right. Awesome, Miss Lippy. We'll be here. Peroxide does not kill plants. I know. That's the great thing about peroxide. Baking soda works too, especially on powdery mildew. I like cheap lemon soap, dual purpose. Sure. Yes, do a video on it. See? Told you, Miss Lippy, do a video. That's the recipe my mama gave me. See? Yeah. I gotta remember where my notebook is. And my pen. There's a pen. Well, might not have a notebook, but I have a receipt. I'm waiting for my friend to get out of work. That's why I'm talking now. Oh, no problem, Thrifty VG. I do the same thing. What was this receipt for? I had a Little Caesars. I love Little Caesars pizza. Yeah, I know it's not good for me, but I love it anyway. I use Castile soap. Amy, can you get that at Walmart? Hey, Rochelle, Legacy Home and Garden. How are you doing? Hey, what's up, everyone? Just getting here. What we discussing tonight? We are discussing that growth that was on the side of my bed. I got the email back from Texas Agriculture. Excuse me. And they say it is a... the growth on the side of the bed was a slime mold. That is safe. I could either pick it off or wash it off. And it was safe for my vegetables. Yep, our Walmart has it. Cool. Girl, I'm on the phone. Be home in a few and watch from the laptop. Alright, Mandy, no problem. Appreciates it. Because, you know, I'm trying to get them watch hours. I think I have 1,669 more to go before I'm monetized. Goals, baby. Slime. Yep, it's a slime mold. Right, Rochelle? Okay, 1 gallon of water, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 4 drops of lemon dish soap. 1 gallon of water. 1 My writing is horrible. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And 4 drops of lemon dish soap. See, that's what happens when you get old. You have to start writing things down. Ain't that right, Amy? I know she's going to get me on that one. Sweet, we're going to get you there. Yes, ma'am, Manny, I hope so. I learned this by the old man I get my corn from many years ago. Awesome, because you know, the old timers know their stuff. I took a screenshot because I'm out in the garden. LOL, hope you weren't making a crazy face. I hope I wasn't either. I'm doing great. Worked in the garden a bit tonight. Yes. I love working in the garden. I still have a couple more limbs to tie up, and I gotta turn on my water irrigation system. Oh, I still gotta do that video too. Only use 1 time a week without sun on it. I have a notebook somewhere, I promise. What is the recipe with it? What is the... Wait a minute. Oh, what is the recipe for, Rachel? I missed it. It is for fungus and mold. It's 1 gallon of water, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, and 4 drops of lemon dish soap. Only use 1 time a week without the sun on it. You have a problem with homeless snail? Is that what you said, Paul? Hey, Grandpa Fish Instead. Catching any good fish lately? Dinner is ready. Good night, everyone. Stay safe and God bless. All right, J Love Adventures. Enjoy your dinner or your supper. Dinner. Have a good one, and thank you so much for stopping by. I mean, it means a lot to me. And have a good night. Oh, 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon. Let's see, that's why we have you here, Miss Lippy, to correct me. One teaspoon of baking soda. Hey, Miss Terry from Organic Raw Root Farm. How are you? Raw Roots Farm. Sorry, I took the S off of it for some reason. Sorry I'm late. Oh, you never late. This show goes on for 1 hour and 45 minutes. We still have 1 hour and 4 minutes to go. I think. Yeah. Math, you know, not my strong suit. Unless it's money. Then I'm good at it. Or tomato math. Or no, how did I put that in my last video? Tomato plant or plant math. It's real. Because when I was doing the video, I said 5 plants, but there were really 6. So when I was editing it, I put the thing around as 6 plants. Tomato math or plant math. I do talk to you a lot, so I guess I'm not late. Exactly. Ha ha ha, lol. Homeless snails, yes, we have them too. Well, Josh, they're not homeless. They have a home in your garden. You wanting to evict them? I'm taking it. Does the beer method work for snails like it does slugs, or would that be different? Miss Slippy? Amy? Any of my little expert gardeners out there? Just out of curiosity. Because I know slugs and snails aren't the same thing. Did you ever find out what the mushroom thingy was? Yes, Miss Terry. It is called a slime mold. It is safe. He said I could either pick it off or wash it off, and it was safe to grow my vegetables in. But it was called a slime mold, and it's kind of common with the weather conditions we've been having. It would be the same, darling. Okay, cool. I didn't know. Yep, works the same. Cool. I was kind of thinking it might, but wasn't 100% sure. So I don't like to say, hey, this works when I don't know. So I ask. Because Mama always said, don't be afraid to ask if you don't know. But it was puffy. I know. But what I'm going to do, Terry, is just take off that board, do that one little recipe that Miss Lippy just put up, and let it dry, and then put new soil, or new board in soil, new soil. Hint, leave beer in a can in the sun for a few hours. It will activate the hops and stay full strength when used. Cool. Because I think I have a can. I know I have a couple bottles, because we use it to marinate our meat. So I have a couple bottles of Dos Equis, and I have one can, I think, at least, of Miller. Bear Works on the same for slugs and snails. Yep. Sweet. I really don't have a problem with those. I have been seeing some stink bugs. And something, the little caterpillars, not the tomato hornworms, but the brownish looking caterpillars. Use the Miller. Yeah. I'm not using my Dos Equis on snails. That bear is expensive. You can also use cedar wood or pine essential oil. Save the Dos Equis. Yes. We would do that at the dairy farm to keep the mash good for a while. Same idea as beer. Cool to know. But yeah, usually what we do is we take a beer, depending on how much meat that we have. And here recently we just did, it wasn't a brisket, but it was a thick slab of beef, 2 racks of ribs, a thing of chicken breasts, and some Earl Campbell sausages. And I take the beer, well, at first I take aluminum foil, make a bowl for each individual section of meat, like, the beef, and then like one for the rack of ribs, and then one for the chicken breast. And then I pour a little bit of beer, and then all my other stuff like steak sauce, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, liquid smoke, and then I put tons of different seasonings: garlic, pepper flakes, oregano, Italian seasoning stuff, you name it, a little bit of everything. Thrifty BG. Okay, back to driving. Alright, Thrifty. I'm still fighting army worms, but not as bad. Gotta stop raining so I can put some DE. I think that was what I pulled off of my radish leaf the other day. I think it was an army worm. I don't know, I had to go back through my text messages and see if that was it. Because it was kind of brownish little caterpillar. So I just kind of took the leaf off and chunked it. I know that wasn't smart. I should have killed it, but I didn't. I just chunked it. Sometimes if I catch a caterpillar, I'll just chunk it in the neighbor's yard. They don't grow gardens, so it's not like I'm sabotaging their garden or something. I'm not that cruel. Probably so. Bugs are bad this year. Need to order some praying mantises. Yeah. Ladybugs too. Because I think, if I ain't mistaken, ladybugs take care of aphids. A stick of melted butter poured over your meat and whatever else you use will break the muscle tendons down. Ooh. That's good to know, Miss Lippy. I feed them to the chickens. Well, see, Amy, I don't have chickens. Well, not really. I mean, kind of do. But I would say you have them, but you don't have them yet either. When are they coming? August what? See, now I'm getting hungry for some kind of meat on the grill. Your chickens will be here in August. Yay! August 5th. We, can't wait to get, I know, right? Can't wait to get my chickens. Well, my chickens technically won't be at my house. They'll be at Amy's. Because Terry, you rock. Amy, I don't know if you saw that, but Organic Raw Roots Farm says she sent your hubby an email for the ladybugs, and she can send you a praying mantis cocoon. She breeds them. I forgot about that, but she does. Amy Broussard, shame, shame, shame. You know her and I don't have chickens, lol, but they're coming to the new homestead. I feed them to the chickens, and same as the grasshoppers. I don't know if I could touch a grasshopper. Grasshopper and crickets kind of give me the EBGBs because they're crunchy and prickly feeling, and it's like touching a roach. So no, I can't do that. We got the link and we'll be ordering soon. Yay! But in August 5th, I will be the proud owner, well, me and my daughter will be the proud owner of 25 meat chickens that Amy will take care of. Brim bait. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Wait, what? Who? Praying bugs? Sorry, I love everyone, but not them praying bugs. The praying mantis? Miss Lippy, them things are cool. They kind of dance and whatnot. They taste good and dipped in chocolate. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. My turkeys are on day 10. Awesome, Terry. Cool under my shoe, lol. Sorry, y'all. Praying mantises are good to eat other bad bugs. Yep. Praying mantises eat other bad bugs. Kind of like ladybugs do. Have you seen my praying mantis video, Miss Lippy? Hey, Terry, did you ever name your praying mantis? Because I'm just saying, if it was mine, I would name it. Duct tape works great. Praying mantises are an awesome addition to a garden. Yep. Praying mantises and ladybugs are great. Lace wings are wonderful as well. They are cool. We get really big ones here. They eat every bug they eat every bug but the ladybug. I did, manti. Did I say that right? Yeah, manti. Because, you know, I mean, come on now. I named my truck. You know I would name a praying mantis in my garden. What is it, Scooby-Doo? Little Timmy fall down the well? This dog is gone crazy. I'm like terrified of those things for whatever reason. Y'all got a 3D look at my dog's face, didn't you? What is it, Xena? What is it, pretty baby? You need some attention. You need some love. Everybody's saying hi to you. Yeah, everybody's saying hi to you. Why are you hiding your head under the table? Raise up. Be proud. Be loud. Be proud. Don't lick me, please. I want ladybugs in my garden, but nope, not yet. I wish. In addition, I would love the praying mantis, but I have yet to see another one of those. I have some mantis eggs on my apple tree. That's awesome, Amy. Xena, you're going to break my arm, baby girl. My shoulder does not go that far back. I'm old and not limber. There you go. Just lay down on the bed. You be good, Scooby-Doo. Aunt, lay down. You be alright. I promise. I promise. You're going to fall off the bed. You're going to fall. I swear she almost fell off the bed. I have some mantis. Not sure if they hatched or not. She just want to give you a shower. Yes, she does. The apple tree will turn into applesauce really quick. LOL. But yeah, I think, didn't we see one, Amy, last year when I was there? I think one of the 3 times I was there, didn't we see a praying mantis? I'm thinking we did. I know they get them there at the Broussard homestead. Yeah, you's a good baby, huh? Mama loves you. I should have brought you treats in here. That would have made you happy. But I thought about ordering some ladybugs, but I'm just trying to wait until the bugs get a little worse. Because right now, knock on wood, they haven't been that bad for me yet. I mean, I've seen some, but not like last year. Yes, we have them here, but I want more. I don't blame you. I'm afraid that if I order the ladybugs now, there won't be enough to keep them fed and they would leave. Yeah, he's a good girl, huh? But I have seen a few of the stink bugs and that one caterpillar, which I'm sure there was more than one. My neighbor 2 years ago came to the fence and asked me, have you seen my ladybugs? I'm like, you can teach them to stay in your yard. Truth, y'all. If you have enough food for them, enough like aphids and whatnot for them to eat, they will stay. They won't leave. And they won't leave until the food's gone. So it's not really so much training them as it is when the food's gone, they go find more food. But I guess in a way that's kind of a good thing, because that means your aphids are gone. But if your aphids come back, you're in trouble. Yep, ladybugs eat aphids. I'm not saying I don't have any, I just haven't seen any yet. And I've been looking under my leaves. But of course, we've had some strange weather. But I think last year, my biggest problem was the stink bugs. And the stink bugs were real bad last year. Here are the thing, she ordered them. They ended up in my yard. She didn't order ladybugs, she ordered Japanese beetles. I was a little upset. Oh, yeah, I would be a little upset too. Because if I ain't mistaken, Japanese beetles will tear a garden up in no time flat. It's not like a ladybug. I mean, it kind of looks like a ladybug, but it ain't. Look up what the ladybug nips look like so you don't squash them. And now, come on, Amy. If I take caterpillars and don't squash them, I just throw them away from the garden. Okay, there was this one caterpillar I did squash. And last year there was one that, well, I disposed of them, we'll put it that way. But normally I don't squash them. It's just grosses me out. Yes, and they lay eggs every 2 days, and they are in 3 different stages. You have ladybugs that don't look like ladybugs till they grow up. Oh. I keep all good bugs, just not the praying ones. Miss Libby, you have a fear of praying mantises, huh? I think they're kind of cute. Especially when they do their like little dance thing. But I'm kind of weird, so I was dropped on my head a few times when I was little. What, Scooby? Ow, stop. Who told you all that? I don't think that's true. Kind of weird. Yeah, just kind of weird. Okay, I'm a lot weird, but I'm cute and little. Miss Lippy, they eat snakes and mice. Do they really? Hey, Miss Patty, the tinkerer's wife. You gonna calm down now, Fido? Huh, Miss Zena? I call my dog like 15 million different names, but her name's Zena. I call her Zena, Zena Marie, Scooby-Doo, Fido. Sometimes I call her Darth Vader because she makes sounds like that. Hey, Sony's Place. How are you doing? think I'm gonna have to keep petting the dog so she keeps calm. Yes, girl, full-grown mantises will take down a snake and a mouse and a hummingbird. Wow. See, you learn something new every day. I did not know that. Okay, Miss Terry, how big does a praying mantis get? Out of curiosity. Because inquiring minds want to know. Y'all remember that tabloid, The Inquirer? Wow, I want a praying mantis. 15 centimeters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okie dokie. The Inquirer is still published. Really? So do y'all realize Miss Lippy will not sleep tonight? I remember y'all when Christmas cards are mailed out. I'm sorry, Miss Lippy. You know we love you. I gotta Google that because, you know, math. Let's shrink that. Wow, that's just, yeah, that's mind-blowing. For y'all that don't know, it's 5.9 inches. That's scary. They can get up to 6 inches long. Yeah, I just Googled it. All will be okay, Miss Lippy. That's crazy. I didn't realize. Well, I guess I should have. The ones in the States can get about 4 inches. So the ones in other countries get 2 inches bigger. That's... They will stock a hummingbird feeder. Don't keep a feeder near your garden. Did not know that. Okay, switch to the PC now. Still Amy. Alright, Amy. Can you order them somewhere? Legacy Home and Garden. Get with Organic Raw Roots Farm. And she might be able to send you a cocoon. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright, Terry. Go ahead and post your email so Legacy Home and Garden can email you. And maybe y'all can do a back and forth with some cocoons of praying mantises. Yeah. Oh, it will be okay. Coffee pot will just get moved to 12 cups. Thank y'all. I love you, Miss Lippy. I've been procrastinating all week, but I finally finished editing my first video for the week. We'll be out tomorrow. That is awesome, Sony's Place. I gotta get on the ball and do some of that. I have a few from China. They are huge. Oh, wow. They really take hummingbirds from what I've read on that. Yeah, well, you know, if they're 6 inches long, I wouldn't argue with it. I mean, I think they could probably kick a hummingbird's butt. Yeah, because Terry Organic Raw Roots Farm breeds them. No problem, Rochelle. Gonna start vlogging daily during the weight loss challenge. Should be fun. Yep, and not only that, but it'll add to your video list and build your hours. Alright, there you go, Rochelle. There's Terry's email. So you email her and y'all can work something out. See, we're making connections. We networking. Making our community stronger. I'll send you a video, girl. It's fast, too. Yeah, those mantises are no joke. I love them. I haven't seen any here at all, so I don't know if they're in my area or just, you know. Yes, very definitely excited to see your journey. Oh, I wasn't arguing with you, Miss Patty. I was just saying, if it's 6 inches long, and I'm the size of a hummingbird, I don't think I want to argue with it, because chances are it might get you if you're a hummingbird, not a human. We started breeding for mosquito control. They eat like 1,000 a day. I would like to do a bat house and plant more flowers that do that attract dragonflies, because they both eat a lot of mosquitoes in a day. I usually do okay until I get near the garden, then the mosquitoes get pretty bad. But like up by the patio, they're not too terribly bad. Hey, frugal farmer, how are you doing, brother? Yes, make you a bat house. I do. I want to make a bat house because I know we have those, and I would like to do something that would attract dragonflies. I mean, I have a little pond, but I like to plant other stuff that attract dragonflies. Was just offering perspective is what I was trying to say. I feed hummingbirds here a lot too, and we have seen mantises here, especially in the fall when they are lay eggs. Yeah, we have hummingbirds crazy here, but we don't have any mantises that I've ever seen. And I get you, and it's cool. I'm just saying, if I was a hummingbird and something that was 6 inches came at me, I'd fly off. Yep, I am groovy, fantabulous. Lemongrass, they love it. All right, cool. Here, Patty, I was just giving you the hummingbird's perspective. Kind of like when you're in a car and a semi pulls out, you just don't argue with it because it's too big. Which we get here a lot because of the industrial thing. So I told my daughter, when you pull out on a main street, the light turned green, you hesitate. You do not jump that green light. Lemongrass you can make tea with, so it's a win-win. Yes, it is. Cool. Praying mantises can fly. Who flies faster, though? The white picket fence? If there was a race, would it be the praying mantis or the hummingbird? I think the hummingbird, because it has probably better agility, if I had to guess. But I'm just guessing because I'm a gnome, not a hummingbird. I have a beautiful bat house, even has a bell on it, because they have bats in my belfry, LOL. Belfry? Organic Girl runs it. Well, I'm not taking my lemongrass to the new homestead. I am not taking my lemongrass to the new homestead. No, I think lemongrass attracts dragonflies, Miss Lippy, not praying mantises. Right? If I was a hummingbird, I'd do what my kids like to say and yeet myself out of there. Exactly. The hummingbird. Yeah, see, everybody's saying the hummingbird. A 747. Yes, most definitely a 747. I think the mantis stalks them at their feeders like they do other insects. They lay in wait and strike. Kind of like a cobra or something. 49 miles per hour. A hummingbird can fly, I believe. Yeah, I think the hummingbird would win that one. Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought it would be sad. No, yeah, Miss Lippy, the lemon balm was for the dragonflies because I want to attract more dragonflies because, not only do I have one on my arm and I see them everywhere, but they eat their body weight in mosquitoes, and so do bats. That's why I want to make a bat house and then plant stuff that dragonflies like. We do get quite a few dragonflies here. Hey, gotta run. Hubby is here with supper. All right, Miss Susan, enjoy your supper, and thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it, and I hope it's really good because I'm kind of getting hungry too. Speaking of food, Buddy builds bat boxes. Sweet. Will he build me one? Or teach me how to build one? Or something to that effect? The joke was about having bats in my belfry, being crazy. Oh, well, Mandy, you know, I'm a little weird, so it went over my head. And Amy, before you can say anything about everything going over my head because I'm short, I'm going to beat you to it. Yes, he will on both questions. Yay! I sent you something on your Marco if you want to show it. Eek. I can't because that's actually what I'm using to go live with, Terry. Hey, Copper Kettle Farm, how are you doing? Haha, food talk again. Sonny's Place, we have food talk every week. Now, sometimes it's ribs, sometimes it's brownies. But today I'm thinking banana pudding, because, man, I'm craving some banana pudding. He builds beautiful butterfly houses, too. Ooh, I might want one of those, too. Okay. Your mouth will drop. Well, Terry, that don't take much. I'm currently eating Chinese. That sounds good, too. Are you talking about a bat house for bats? Is that a real thing? Rochelle from Legacy Home and Garden? Yes, ma'am. It is a real thing. If you build a bat house, they might come and live in it, and they eat their body weight in mosquitoes every day. This whole week, I keep running into people making peanut butter cookies, so I'm making some. That sounds good, too. Oh, have not had banana pudding in years. I know, Miss Patty, I want some banana pudding so bad. My Amy won't use hers. It stays in the house. Because it's too pretty to put outside? Is that what it is? Try to be good tonight. It's grilled chicken salad with greens from the garden and pasture-raised chicken. I'm sorry, Sonny, but that sounds good too. I have a Malabar spinach, a red Malabar spinach, growing up my arbor. I forgot to show it in my garden tour, so it will be in next week's garden tour. Well, the next garden tour I do. Right, banana pudding. Yep. Banana pudding's good. He made us a butterfly house with our logo on it, but it's in my house. Gotta find a good spot to put it. Yeah, you just don't want it to get messed up. I've got bath houses and bluebird houses on my place for insect control. I need to get a bird bath. I just haven't done that yet. Well, I'm doing well, thanks. I wonder if I could do a bird bath that kind of looked like a compass. I wonder if that would be possible, or it would be cool. In fact, like for the north, south, east, and west, have like little rods sticking out, but, you know, have them rounded or something so they don't stab anybody if they walk up on it. But have like little perches for the birds to stand on besides the concrete water and stuff. I don't know. It was just kind of a quick thought I had. You know me. I come up with stuff pretty quick. I have some passion vines that attract butterflies. That's cool. Was that what you had on your back fence right by your arbor, Amy? Don't do a cement bird bath. They're dangerous to small children. Okay, Frugal. That's good to know because, you know, I got a grandbaby on the way. What if I took foam and then just made like a, oh, what do you call it? Isn't a mortar mask or something? I don't know. But wouldn't it be cool, Josh, to have A compass that's a bird bath? I'm trying to think of how I can make one. Maybe I could find a wide bowl and then attach some type of compass to it. I have a cement bird bath, but I put it in the center of the flower bed so no kids can get to it. Yeah, Amy, but I don't see a flower bed stopping my grandkids. If they're anything like, you know, my daughter and my son, especially my son, they climb anything. I have to think of how I could do that. It'd help the birds get clean and not lost. Well, I think if I had little things sticking out on the end, like you would for the north and the south and the east and west, it'd give them little perches too. You know, that way if there's more than one bird around, they have a place to, like, wait their turn or something. Hey, Grammy Karen, how are you doing? Michelle P., how's it going? If you do any shopping for toilet paper or Moms, use Rachel's Amazon link. Yes, please, that would be, like, totally fabulous. And whoever has been using my Amazon link, thank you very much. Because it's been getting hit a couple times this past month, and it made me so happy to see that it actually worked. My mom's is in my flower bed, but other than the two are plastic out in the open. I bet you I could get a plastic one and then get metal letters, or get even wooden letters and then paint them the color of metal and super glue them to the top of the green or the bird bath to make the compass. That might work. It sure would. You would have to do a video on it when you work it out. Oh yeah, Josh, most definitely. Because I think that would be cool to have a bird bath that's also a compass. One of the ladies that I work for, or one of my clients, she has a compass that's about that big around, and it's right there at the corner of her house. And every time it rains, it kind of hits it and keeps it clean, it seems like. But when I go in and out of her house, I always look down at that, and that's the coolest thing. I love the compass. What is it? What is it, Scooby-Doo? Oh, not the mouse. Tell Megan I need some more lip gloss when y'all come this way. Yeah, we've already talked about that. And I keep getting on to her to make it, and she goes, well, I'll bring it when we go. I said, maybe she might want it a little sooner than that. The birds could hang out on their towels, hang their towels on them. That would be cute. Gotta run, y'all. Have a great night. You too, Adam's Eden Farmer. I appreciate it. And you, Melody. Oh, you told me your name, and I've already forgot. It starts with an M. Thank you so much for coming by, too, by the way. Yes, Xena, my dog, has been jumping up in this camera, for the last 30 minutes. What have... good Lord, dog, I swear. Be right back. I hop and then I wish y'all a good evening. All right, Paul. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Vondelier. How are you doing, ma'am? Glad I remembered your live. Yay! Scooby-Doo, I ain't even playing with you. There you go. Get on the bed. Doing good here. Awesome. So am I. Except for my dog is being needy. Needy. So So what did I miss? I missed something somewhere. And you know, this 60-pound dog is kind of heavy on the leg. Vonda, she is a girl. Her name is Xena, and she's a rescue. When they found her, she was in the shed, and she was skin and bones. She weighed about 48 pounds when we got her, and now she weighs about 60-ish. Oh, no problem. So now she weighs about 60 pounds, maybe a little more. She by no means as skinny as she was when I got her. In fact, my daughter took pictures of her and showed the lady that we adopted her from, because it was an organization that showed, you know, how they come up to Petco and PetSmart and they sit out front. It was one of those places. I can't remember the name of the place though. But anyway, my daughter had seen her, I guess it was at Walmart or somewhere, and she showed her a picture of Xena, and she said she couldn't even recognize her. She looked like a different dog, and how playful and stuff she was, because she showed her a video of her, because Xena loves to run and play. And it took about 6 months for her to come out of her shell, but as you see now, she has no problems coming out of her shell. The 60 pounds of big baby. You got that right, Miss Patty. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Big girl, we have a yellow lab mix, and she's a big girl. She was a throwaway that we kept. Yeah, but labs get pretty big. Xena, she is half boxer and half English bulldog, but we swear that she has some lab or some type of water dog in her, because her paws are winged or webbed. That's my ear you're breathing in. But you see her bulldog, because she keeps tucking her lip. And she does the jelly beaning that most boxers do, so no, that's in her. And I think she has a Dalmatian in her too. Those freckles are actually her skin color too. Like when she's wet, or if she's on her back and you see her stomach, she has black spots all over her skin, like freckles. I don't know if she's got any Dalmatian, but she's definitely something else, I can tell you that much. What are you doing? Besides standing on my leg. She's got her front legs on my leg and her back legs are on my bed. Hey, Mountain Trail Homestead. Xena, what are you doing? Are you mama's girl? You mama's girl? Why you get your head down? Right? Raise your head and be proud. Alright, you're going to have to get up off my leg now. You about a tad bit heavy. And you're getting hair all over my desk. She does shed a lot too. You're going to fall off the bed. And she's apparently trusting, because I got one hand on her back, keeping her from falling off the bed. I don't know if I can turn this too much. Maybe I can do it this way. Xena. Xena. What you doing? She just sitting on the bed. Oh, that scared me. Then what right I raised dogs for the fire department and companions for Sharna's children. That is so cool. We have a 70-pound lap dog that's a boxer mix. Girl loves the water. This one does not love water. She hates it. Like, getting her in the bathtub is an act of Congress. If you turn on the water hose, she's gone. Wiggling her body. Yes. That's a boxer thing. They call it a jelly beaning. Boxer's jelly bean. they bend so far in half that their tail hits their body, or it kind of just does, you know. What? You're fine? No, you don't stay over there. You fine. You fine, I promise. You'd think I'd never spend any time with her, but she sleeps with me at night. And if you don't get up when she wants you to get up, she'll walk around you on the bed, kind of step on you, doing that. Reminds me of my dog, Velcro dog. Oh, that would have been a good name for her, because she sticks to you like glue, like Velcro. Maybe I should have named you Gorilla Glue, because you kind of grunt like a gorilla, but stick to me like glue. That tail is like a bullwhip. You know it. She has left bruises with her tail. I know you wasn't chewing on my hammock, because I see it halfway sticking out its little pouch, a little container thing. No, you sleep with her, I'm sure she takes up the bed. Kinda, sorta. If she gets into bed before I am, Amy will tell you she sleeps on top of me. Because every time that I go to Amy's house and I bring Xena with me, or the times that I have brought Xena with me, I sleep on the couch. And when Amy looks over, all she sees is my feet and then Xena. Because Xena lays almost completely, covers me, you know, almost my whole body length. It's kind of funny. But I like that Velcro dog. That's hilarious. And thank you, Melissa. She's a ham. Except she don't like the camera much. If I put the camera on her, I kind of have to hide it. Xena is taller than Rachel. Okay, she's not taller than me. She just tends to stretch out further than I do. When Mocha gets excited, she shakes. Josh, she'll shake when she sees a squirrel. She'll sit there, and if she spots a squirrel, her whole body starts to vibrate. And then she kind of does that little stalking thing that, you know, dogs do. And then she'll stop. And then they have like a staring contest. And I swear the squirrels are laughing at her, shaking their little tail at her. And then they'll jump, and she goes to take off. Now, there's been a couple times she's gotten close to catching one. But she didn't try to bite it. She smacked it. When she jumped up and went whack, and it hit the back of the squirrel's hip, and the thing went flying up and did kind of a little cartwheel in the air and landed on top of the fence and took off running. Yes, she quivers. I mean, it's just, you can see her vibrate. Every muscle in her body. It's just weird. I swear she thinks she's a hunting dog. I have a video of her climbing a tree to get to a squirrel. She doesn't do it often. She's maybe done it 10 times since I've had her, and I've had her for a year. February, March, April, May. A year and 3 months. And she's done it like maybe 10 times. But there's a tree in my backyard that she likes to climb and chase the squirrels. Most of the time she's just happy running around the tree. But every once in a while, it's kind of like forked like that. She'll jump in that first fork and then kind of put her feet up on the second half of it. It's crazy to watch. I mean, I sit there and she did it like once or twice before I ever grabbed the camera. And she got back down, and I'm like, I kind of grabbed the camera and I hit that button, and I turned it sideways, and I kind of just waited. And as soon as she started going again, I hit that record button, and I caught her doing it for like a good 5-10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put this on YouTube. I got to hop off to prep for my thing. Always love having out with you and the Broussards on Thursday nights. Yes, ma'am, Miss Crystal. You have a good night. I hope your live rocks it. And I will see you then on the Broussard Raid. or copper kettle raid, I guess it would be. Xena's great, but our cat really dislikes her. No, Amy, your cat hates her. There's a difference. That's not dislike. That's pure hatred. Hey, Edison Fitness, how you doing? Copper kettle. Yeah, Abby. That's what makes me think of. I probably said it wrong, dude. Copper kettle. And I don't know why, because copper is one of my favorite colors. Especially on black. Copper ketter. I'm at home now. Awesome, Thrifty VG. We have 15 minutes left. You made it. Safe and sound, I hope. I'm going to have to start bringing dog treats in here. That way I can kind of keep her occupied a little better. I am doing good, Edison Fitness. How are you? I'm groovy and fantabulous. If that's a word. If not, I just made it up. I just made one. So I'm kicking it like a lovesick chicken. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Shh, don't say treats. My dog heard that. Hey, Angel, you want a treat? Chloe. Okay, the new copper color or the bluish worn copper cloak. Probably the new copper color. New copper color on top of black. That's me. Yeah, your short jokes are mean too, but I still love you. It's in the contract. Gotta watch that fine print. It'll get you every time. I'm being facetious. I apologize. I love you, Amy. I've been listening the whole time though. Yeah, I figured you was, Thrifty VG. Hello, I love you, Rach. Yay. I'm loved. You can't help but to love the gnome. I was going to open my live that way. I was going to go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, YouTube proudly presents to you the one, the only, the little salsa garden gnome or something. You know, but I couldn't come up with nothing, so I just like, okay, whatever. Gotta love the little people. That's right, little people need love too. You know, because we're wee big. That's what, so what does it say? Good things come in small packages. Or, how'd it go? Or dynamite comes in small packages. And I used to look at them and say, yeah, nitro comes in even smaller. Because I'm spicy. I'm little, but with a kick. Gonna hop on to Crystal's level. Catch you later at the Broussards. Alright, Sony's Place, thanks so much for stopping by. I need to get me a t-shirt that says hashtag I'm spicy. Or something like that. We're small but mighty. Dynamite comes in small packages. Exactly. How much water did you drink today? 2 drinks of bottled water. But it was like, not power water, but what do you call that water? Oh, you know, the water that's pH balanced. I told someone that once and they came back and said this. So does Firecrackers calling me a little pop. Yeah, but Nitro and C4 come in real small packages. Or, not C4, but Thermite. Quit chewing on my hammock. No, ma'am. No. Ooh, whatever. I had 4 cups, 20 ounces. If I had, yes, Mandy, smart water, that balanced, neutral water or whatever. But, if I drank 20 ounces of water, we'd be doing the live from my bathroom. Or diapers, one of the two. Because they're just, yeah. I cannot drink 4 cups of water and not have to go to the bathroom every 2 seconds. But stay safe and God bless you. Alright, Josh, you have a good one. I ain't even playing with you. Depends. Yes, I said it depends. That's who I haven't seen in a while. Has anybody seen Bud from Getting Started on the Homestead? I haven't seen him in mine or anybody else's live in a while. Him and his thong depends. I need a haircut, like yesterday. Amy's just laughing at me. Well, no, I haven't seen Bub. I hadn't either. He was in Deep South Homestead last Saturday doing well. Awesome. Because I was beginning to wonder, because I ain't seen him in a while. I was figure maybe he got tripped up milking those rabbits of his. You got hair all over my shirt. You don't care though, do you? No, you don't care though. I can tell. A dog sheds more than any dog I've ever seen. Well, okay, maybe not quite Amy's lab. Or Angel sheds quite a bit. Buddy and him Marco'd a week ago. Buddy said, okay, cool. Oh, goodness, milking. Yes, Vonda, that's what Buddy always says, that he has to go because he has to milk the rabbits. I'm hoping he's joking. But it's still funny. But every time he's in a live and he has to leave, he goes, okay, y'all, I have to go milk the rabbits. I can tell he didn't watch my video because I called him out on my garden tour when I said, the plane, boss, the plane. Because he made fun of me about, I think it was a video from last summer. Yes, it's funny. My dog is shedding so bad lately. Xena is too. I got white hair everywhere. I need to wash my comforter. Yeah, I need to wash the comforter because you done got hair all over it and my pillow. I brushed her yesterday and another dog fell off. That's kind of the way Gracie looks when I cut her hair. Or the last couple of times I've shaved her, it looked like a whole nother dog line there. Sadie is also hair everywhere. Yep. But when it starts getting hot, I guess they all shed a little bit. But like she was up here and she's got hair everywhere on my desk. And my shirt and my shorts. And still shedding. Yep. Yeah, you been good now that I got on to you for chewing on something you wasn't supposed to be chewing. Gotta vacuum twice a day. I think if I vacuum twice a day, clog it up, I could probably pull out enough dog hair to weave a blanket. She's looking up at me like, I didn't mean to. It's okay, baby. Yeah, I love you. You's a good girl. Her little tail's just a wagging. But she's worth it in every little hair. Last year I had a pair of flip-flops. She chewed one. She chewed like the left one. Then I got another pair of flip-flops. She chewed the right one. So I had a pair of flip-flops. They just wasn't matching. She finally quit chewing that, but now she's been chewing on clothing or socks or my hammock. Because I had it sitting in the corner in its little pouch. Now she's got her head on my leg, leaning up on me like, I'm sorry, Mama. Ain't that right? Unless I'm eating, then her head is on my stomach pushing. Like, hey, I'm here. You want to drop something for me? Oh, I gotta get a haircut. Ain't that right, Scooby-Doo? Well, I guess we're fixing to wrap it up. We've got 6 minutes. Anybody want to ask something, say something, or add, or, you know. My dog stopped chewing on things once I gave them toys they were able to chew on. She has a bunch of Thrifty VG, but they're just all outside. Blessings, everyone. 17 hours up, and now time to rest. We got to go to get prayers done, so tonight we'll sleep well. Yes, ma'am, Miss Lippy. The poor dog has a treat. She has a bone over here she's been chewing on for 6 months, and she's got all kinds of toys outside. Who has clippers to shave Rachel's hair? No. But it is getting crazy, ain't it? Especially that one. That right there is just... It's a curl that's driving me crazy. Look at that. It's just doing its own thing. This is quarantine hair. I guess I could always watch a YouTube video and cut. But I don't want to. Make sure she ain't doing nothing she ain't supposed to do. Use a flat iron on. I was going to say I don't have one, but I do. I have 4 huskies. I can tell you horror stories of dog brushing. Yeah, I can only imagine. Or dog bathing. Because huskies usually don't like water, do they? At least all the videos I've seen. I bet you that is a lot of dog hair. I guess you could make a blanket or a quilt. I know I could out of hers. She got hair everywhere. Oh, we have a golden retriever lab mix. I knew she was lab mix, or at least some lab in her. If you were closer, Rach, my daughter could cut your hair. If I was closer, I'd let her. Because it's... And I washed it today, but that's the way it dried, so now it just wants to go... It's just curling. It just... I don't know. Boing, boing, boing. I absolutely could make revolving yarn out of all the fur. Oh, I can imagine. Because I brushed the dog. Looks like a chicken blew up in my back. Oh, okay. It looks like a chicken blew up in my backyard. Because I brushed the dog. You probably should have used a comma and a space and added that with it before hitting enter, Amy, because that looked kind of weird. My huskies don't like baths, but I know several huskies that do. It's just a personality thing. Oh, I know my dog hates the bathtub. She's the same color as one of the chickens. Okay, I'm back, but not for long. I have to do some more work here. Well, Paul, we're fixing to cut this short. Well, not really cut it short, but we're fixing to call it a day, an ending. Because I have to go to the bathroom. Imagine that. And the Broussard homestead goes on in 17 minutes. See, I did math. Lack of punctuation makes life interesting. Indeed it does, the white picket fence. Okay, everybody, I need to hit that bed of mine. My medicine is kicking in and I can barely keep my eyes open. God bless and stay safe to all. Love y'all. We love you too, Melissa, and you get some good rest. LOL, tiny bladder problems. Indeed. But yeah, everybody have a great night. Pray for each other. Get rest, eat good, and I will see you on the next one. I need to go make dinner. Yeah, I need to go find dinner. to see if my daughter's awake. She works tonight. I love you too, Miss Amy. I love all y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming out and spending this hour and 44 minutes with me. Well, actually, I guess it wasn't that long because I was late. But everybody take care. God bless. And I will see you either in the next live or next week. Y'all have a good one.